Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, how is everybody? We've got a special guest today. This is our outsourced virtual assistant from India.
That's insourced.
Right down the hall.
2 doors down.
2 doors down. That would be a good song or name of a band. 3 doors down.
3 doors down.
3 doors down, right? So this is Zenobia. Say hey, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Zenobia is in our accounting department, but through Candace going through some life vision things, Zenobia has realized her real passion is in marketing, not in counting beans, right? Counting numbers and stuff.
Ninja.
The number ninja. That's what's on her door.
We gotta change your door sign. We gotta add some type of marketing something too.
Number ninja and marketing sensei, right? That's good. So today we wanted to share a few things about marketing on Facebook. But first, we got a few housekeeping things we got to do.
Some housekeeping.
Yes, our share sponsor winner. Candace, tell them what a share sponsor is.
So every week you guys get an opportunity to share this broadcast?
Yes.
Facebook Live. This broadcast of Facebook Live.
Look
whatever
who's
you want
on. Corn is on.
You get a chance to share this Facebook Live. Former employees are excluded from the drawing. But just going to throw that out there. But you get a chance to win an Ultimate Buying and Selling Machine. The course that we sell, it's on wholesaling. Wholesaling is what we're doing. Well, everything we do right now is wholesaling. So you get an opportunity to win that course by sharing this broadcast with your friends, with your followers, with your subscribers, with whoever. And that's what happens. One is randomly drawn. And this week's winner, who is this week's winner? Andrew Strickland. Congratulations. Good job.
Awesome. Awesome. So Andrew shared our video about 18 gazillion times. I'm just kidding. I think he shared it on everything, right? He's sharing it on all kind of groups and pages and his profile. So it was really, really cool. So I thought, man, that much work deserves. So did you tell him what he wins?
Yeah, Ultimate Buy. Where were you? Where was he? Right? 30 seconds ago.
I was showing a lot of people's comments.
This is what happens to me.
Look.
Who wants my t-shirt?
Manny wants a t-shirt.
Yeah. My t-shirt. Not yours.
Yeah, the Van Halen shirt.
Not yours either. She wants the Van Halen one.
The Van Halen shirt. That's right.
Target.
So is that where it came from?
It is, right. It's either Target or Kohl's.
We're gonna have to get some brag shirts too.
Yeah, what do you guys think about that idea? We were tossing this idea around. Larry and I come up with some ideas. Sometimes they're kind of super crazy, but sometimes they're really good. And we had this idea when we first started the radio show about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago now. Never really matured into anything or developed into anything. But what we're thinking now is if we do T-shirts with I brag on the front and then Be Rich and Generous on the back with some information maybe on how to get in touch with our company. But yeah, I brag is pretty much what we're looking for.
People love the idea. That's awesome.
There you go.
That's awesome.
Done deal.
That's great.
So we'll get that underway.
Can you make that so number 1?
Yes, number 2.
Hey. Wait a second.
So hopefully that'll be something then that's coming. I'm glad we really have this platform to throw stuff like that out. And I'm
a real estate boss. Look at that. I love it.
Who is saying that?
I love it.
That's Manny. William?
Yeah. No, William said T-shirts are a great idea.
Oh, Manny Perez said.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, real estate boss. That's awesome. Boss lady.
There you go. That's awesome. I love it. All right. So also we have a free investors kit. Every week we give out 25 investors kits. And what do they get? What's included in the investor kit?
Why don't you tell them? You send it out.
All right. It's a HUD book, HUD Jumpstart book, the Real Estate Day Trader book, and some more deeper training materials to the courses Larry offers, to Filter Riches and Ultimate Buying and Selling Machine and all that. So it's a pretty good starter kit. and call me for that.
Right. That's what I was like. You tell them what you send out.
I'll answer your calls.
I have to tell them every week what's in it. Now you're the one that sends it out. You can tell them what's in it.
So when you call Zenobia, if you've called before, you know this is who you were talking to right here, right?
Some of you didn't believe us that she was really here.
Right.
I know you didn't.
Are you in the U.S.?
Yeah, I know, right?
So, but she is, and now we have proven it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's cool. That's cool.
So you can get that kit by two ways. Give 877 Larry Go a call. Obviously, if you called right now, she's not going to answer it because she's in here. But if you're watching this as a recording, or you watch it, go back and watch it later. Or if you call now and leave a message, she'll be able to get back with you. 877 Larry Go. Or you can do the text. Where's the text number?
I don't have the text number. I don't know what the text number is. So just call her and ask for the text number.
Either way, whether you call her or whether you text the word brag in, it's the same kit that goes out. You don't get anything special except to hear Zenobia's voice if you call. So, and she's worth it. So yeah, do that.
That's great. That's great. We are also looking for some people to partner with in various areas. We've got a lot of business going on, but we can't cover every market. So we're looking for a few people to partner with in different areas. And this is where I'm going to work with you one-on-one, me and you.
If you like that kind of thing.
You make it sound horrible.
Hey, I mean, you know, I'm paid. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
So if you want to work with me, if you, yeah, that could change any day now. So yeah, if you want to work with me and my team, I'll work with you. I'll get you up and running. I'll help you get your first 3 deals. We'll partner on them. There is an upfront fee. You've got to apply. I can't do it with everybody. So just go to that web page right there. Oh,
it's Larry Goins.
I had a misspelling. It's
Larry,
because I did this like 10 minutes ago.
This is what happens.
Right? So yeah, to apply, what partner? That's supposed to be to apply.
Okay, you're going to go to larrygoins.com/apply. /apply.
To apply to partner with us, right?
Bless his poor little thing.
I got to get that off of there.
Poor little
I got to
thing.
get that off. So let's talk. Oh, by the way, please be sure and share this video. Hey, I know what we're going to give away next week.
I just told him that we get an ultimate buy and sell machine.
Okay, that's what we're giving away then.
You want to change it?
Ultimate buy and sell. No,
you want to change it?
Listen, ultimate buy and sell machine is $1,288.
I know.
That would be good. Maybe next week we'll give
a cheaper price.
Right, exactly. We'll give something worth less. Right?
Well, it depends. You can say monetarily it would be worth less, but it depends on what your focus is. So if your focus is on wholesaling, then that's great. But if you're really wanting to follow our HUD model, then the wholesaling course is not going to be what you want to focus on. It's not going to be as of much value to you as maybe what we were giving away next week.
Exactly.
Right? So it depends on your focus. They're all valuable.
Let me tell you something. You cannot have.
Let me clarify that.
Exactly. You cannot have too much education. Let me show you something right quick, if you don't mind. Look, there's 2 of my bookcases, right? And over here are more bookcases of stuff and junk, right?
This show is so random.
I know, right? So, but people are still watching. So there you have it. So let's talk about some marketing techniques. Right? We want to talk about some marketing techniques for Facebook. We want to talk about free Facebook marketing techniques. And it looks like I did spell that correctly.
The harder word. Techniques is spelled right.
I know, right? But I couldn't spell with. Or to. I spelled to, W-O-T. So, guys, Facebook is very, very, very important in marketing now. You can find anything you need for your real estate business on Facebook now, right? So the first thing I want to talk about is there's a Facebook profile and a Facebook page, right? So what you want to do is everybody has a profile. That's your personal profile. That's what you.
Why are you squatting? Why?
I'm excited.
He's getting them.
Get into it. Go ahead. Get into it. But you don't need to. You don't need to worry about all the running that you're missing in the mornings because you squat like me 1,000 times a day.
Why are you critiquing me? All right. So the first thing you want to do is you have a Facebook profile and you want to create a Facebook page, right? So Zenobia, what's the difference between a Facebook profile and a page?
Like Larry said, profile, your personal profile. It has your personal pictures, your friends, your families, and everybody in there. But a page is a public profile, which is specifically for a business, brand, or authors or organizations and stuff like that. And that's where you specifically put your particular company's information. So that's the difference.
Exactly. So you've got to have a page for your business. As a Facebook profile, your personal profile, you can only have 5,000 friends, right? I remember years ago when I reached my 5,000 limit, my mom wasn't even my friend. She's like, I can't even be your friend on Facebook.
She wasn't his friend in real life either. I'm just kidding.
So, hey.
I'm just kidding.
But unlike,
I'm on a roll today, people. I'm on a roll.
Apparently.
Unlike the profile, the page does not have friends. It has so-called thing fans, which is your followers, the people who like you.
Fans and followers, right? Fans and followers.
They're not your friends.
They're not your friends.
They're your fans.
They're followers, right? So, all right. So, the next thing you want to do is you want to. I can't help it. I'm gonna have to sit down. Is you need to brand your page, right? You need to brand your page. Like you need a header for your page, right?
Yeah. So header basically works like your profile picture for your business.
Right.
It does your branding, your recognition. You have your personal pictures.
So that way you're consistent. You're consistent. You've got a logo. You're consistent, and you can have one of those a header or a page, not header, but a page or logo.
Cover picture, your profile picture. Your profile picture should be kind of your logo. That kind of keeps the consistency, and then your cover page should be very specific to that page. Your business could be doing 10 things, but this particular page is not doing 10 things. So that's where your cover picture comes into picture.
Exactly. And you can have that created on Fiverr, Fiverr.com.
I was just thinking about that, giving them resources to get those.
And guess how much it's going to cost? $5. Or more.
It could be $5 or more.
It could be 5 or 10 or something like that, right? So you need a header for branding. So that way when people see your ads on different spots and groups and things, they'll see that logo and they'll see your colors and they'll know what's up, right? All right. So on the next thing on your page, you want to create what's called a pinned post. Now, Zenobia, tell them what is a pinned post and why is that important for your page?
So when what happens is when you first create your page, the first thing you need to do is create a post that talks about your page, which is kind of like your About Us section of your website. You really want to talk about what your business is, what this page is, what's the goal, stuff like that. And then there's an option where you can go and you can do it like pin to top. Yeah. And that thing always stay on top. No matter how many posts you do, that thing will always stay on top. So every time anybody visits your page, that's the first thing they'll see.
That's really good. And if you want to see our page where we sell properties, go to facebook.com/investors rehab. Now, don't do it right this second, right? But
you're already busy.
But you can, I know, right? Open up another tab, okay? And go to facebook.com/investors rehab. And you'll see our Facebook page for Investors Rehab. Now, I also have a page for Larry Goins as author, speaker, trainer, coach, right? So that's facebook.com/Larry H. Goins, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, look, Ben made a note here, canva.com.
That's a good idea.
Headers made easy for free. Them. That's good. Thanks for sharing that. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Thanks, Ben. So,
hey, while we're on that topic, before you move to the next point, part of what we do here is just like Ben just threw out that great little tidbit of information for that other header site or other site that can make headers for you or whatever. Make sure you guys join the Facebook student group as well. Mm-hmm. If you are students of ours, if you follow what we do, hop in and request to join the official Larry Goins Facebook student group. That way it's a bigger community for you guys to talk to each other, help each other out with properties, with little things like this as well. And it's a really good platform. So if you're not on that, request to join that too.
And when you search for that, make sure you search with the keywords official Larry Goins student groups, because there's other people out there ganking traffic from my name, right?
Look, there's Teresa. Hey, Teresa.
Hey, Teresa. That was like 10 minutes ago. Z's really paying attention.
She's been very focused.
I know, right?
Anyway, back to the next point for marketing on Facebook.
So the next thing you want to do after you pin a post, you might to the top describing your business, is you might want to have. Why are you backing out of this so you can take a drink of your, of your drink from Wendy's? Okay, so the next thing you want to do is you want to invite your friends to like your page, right? Invite your friends. And there's a button there. You can invite specific friends, or it'll say invite all friends. And that's all you want to do. What you probably want to do is create a couple of posts first. Like, like I just started this page. Yeah, just started this page. Like, I'm going to be posting properties. Yeah. So you might want to do that, and then share it with all your friends. Have them like your page, right? So it gets you some followers, and then they can share it as well, right?
They can share it, and yep, that's exactly right. But it's like Larry said, it's very important to kind of design your page first. Have something in there first before you invite your friends. People will be like, "What am I seeing here?"
Yeah, I know. There's nothing here. Come on, what's up with that? All right, so invite your friends, and then you want to join some different Facebook groups. Now, this is going to be really, really strong, not only for buying property, finding property, but also for selling properties too. Why is that important?
It's important because groups are very specific to the particular topic or category you're working in. Like when you're selling property, you post your properties on your page, of course, but you also post it on the marketplace. And then you also post it on the groups at the same time. It's great that you kind of get the very specific interested audience, and then you can target them, and that's where you kind of generate leads.
That's exactly right. Now, what you want to do whenever you join groups is, and Manny had a good idea right there. I failed to mention that. He's also correct. You can use announcements to pin posts, and you can make 5 of those. Mm-hmm. So, but the other thing, you want to join groups, and I don't care if you're in Las Vegas and you want to buy properties in LA, Lower Alabama, then what you do is you type in like Huntsville, Alabama real estate. Okay, and then search for groups, and there'll be Huntsville real estate, Huntsville realtors, Huntsville cash buyers, Huntsville private money, Huntsville hard money, Huntsville real estate, wholesalers,
Sounds
landlords.
Like you're naming all types of shrimp.
What? I know, right? Like from Forrest Gump. You got your shrimp scampi, you got your shrimp. Right? But anyway, so you want to search all those different groups, right? You want to search all those different groups and find those groups, right? And then join those groups, and then you can post in those groups. And I don't care if you need a boots on the ground person, if you're looking for a wholesale deal, if you're looking for a deal, if you're looking for somebody to co-wholesale a deal with, because you can co-wholesale deals with people. One person brings the property, the other person brings the buyer, right? Mm-hmm. And if you have questions, if you need help, like maybe if you are in Las Vegas and you're just starting to buy in Alabama, maybe you don't know what the laws or rules and regs are about seller financing or wholesaling or same-day closings or assignments or whatever. You can ask those questions with local people right there in the market, okay? So next thing after you join the groups, you want to post to the groups, right?
Right.
Why would you do that?
To generate leads.
There you go.
Audience.
There you go.
Because that's the place where you find most specific audience. Those are the people you want to target to, and this is free.
It is free. That's what we're talking about.
Free.
Now there's a lot of other things you can do with Facebook where you can pay, right? You could do boost a post, you can pay PPC, and those are all great. But what we're talking about today is free stuff, right? It's free stuff, right? So, Manny says, that we say the money's in the list, but the real money is in the groups.
In the group.
Those are active people that are
Right.
actively doing business right now. And as you continue to post and comment, we're going to talk about that. And you will eventually be able to move people over to your own buyers list. But you're going to use Facebook as a buyers list as well, right? At least for a while, right? At least for a while, but you want them everywhere, okay? So you want to join groups, you want to post to groups, and then you also want to comment on other people's posts as well, right? Why is that important?
It kind of builds interactions.
Yeah, interaction and engagement, right?
Engagement. And it's very important to respond to your own comments, like own post comments too. That builds trust. That
credibility.
Credibility. People who are just seeing the post, they see like, okay, these people are responding. They don't consider you as a scammers. Some people will.
Right. And there are haters out there, right?
Are. We actually dealt with one this morning.
Yeah, we had a hater this morning.
Yeah. Don't jump on responding to them right away. Take that as a feedback. Fix your things.
You know, we had someone this morning that posted, or maybe yesterday or something, I don't know. But let me tell you something, guys. We push everything on all of our stuff, right?
Yeah.
My profile, my Facebook page, the Investors Rehab page, all of the groups, the marketplace, everywhere. I mean, I got to tell you, we probably get, I would say, 50 to 100 comments a day. Is that it?
But across all the sites, yeah.
Yeah, 50 to 100 comments.
And based on your response, the comments kind of increase. Like people
if they know that you're going to respond.
If they see that you are genuine people who are actually genuinely posting this, and you really have this property, you're not scammers all around like about bots or something, they would actually ask you, can you add me to your buyers list? This has happened. I mean, we got some really genuine leads just by responding to the Facebook comments. People, that's where kind of they slag off, like they would post everywhere, but they would not stay active in responding and looking at it.
And like Zenobia just said, you want to use any kind of negative, hater comments as feedback so you can eliminate that. Like we have a standard, I want to call it a byline, but at the bottom of all the properties she posts, we have a standard little byline that tells about who we are. And one of the haters yesterday or today said, this is a scam lender, because we had in our ad that we only accept cash buyers. These properties don't, banks won't lend on houses that need work and that sort of thing. So, and they also come in and said, there's no interior pictures. Sounds like a scam to me. So we changed our little byline to say, we didn't have the name of our company. We didn't have anything about what we do. We just we're talking about the property. Like we have wholesale properties, blah, blah, blah. So we changed the byline to say, Investors Rehab has been wholesaling properties over 10 years. Now, I've been doing it over 30 years, but I figured people would think 30 years, there's no way, right? So I changed 30 to 10 just so it would sound more believable to people, right?
When in reality, Investors Rehab has been 14.
Yeah, that entity
years.
itself, right? So we did put 10 and, has been wholesaling properties over 10 years to homeowners and investors who want to fix and flip and rent out property. And we also put in there, since the person was negative and said, sounds like a scam, there's no interior pictures. We also put, for more pictures, including interior, as well as other detailed information, please call Daniel, our asset manager, right? So that hopefully that will help eliminate some of that as well. If you can answer the questions up front and understand what the objections are, that's going to really, really, really help you to prevent the negative comments, right?
Well, also what'll happen too is the more people see you respond and the more that people engage with your company, you'll have other people start to attack. Well, attack's not a great word, but comment for you on these other hater posts. So the stronger that you can build your own pages and where people know and they interact and they know how you do business and they follow you consistently, I don't want to say religiously, but definitely consistently, then they'll start responding to comments like that with you and sometimes even for you, because maybe they see them quicker than you could. So that's another thing that is that's just where
the building trust comes
it's really positive whenever you can jump on those comments and things like that yourself.
With the pictures, when you're posting on Facebook, you're only allowed 10 pictures.
Right.
So you can't really put every single interior and exterior and yard and all that good and bad stuff.
Right.
So you can only put limited stuff, but then you talk about that how to get more stuff.
Right.
Listen, the purpose of running an ad, I don't care if it's on Facebook or Craigslist or eBay or PPC or whatever, the purpose of running an ad is to generate a click, right? It's to generate a click, generate an inquiry, right? You're not going to give them everything, including the contract and closing costs and all that stuff.
Right. There's no need.
The purpose of it, it's just like any kind of marketing. If you're sending out an email, right? The purpose of the headline or subject line is to get you to read the first paragraph. The purpose of the first paragraph is to get you to read the second paragraph, or
to click.
Right, or to click, right? And if you notice, like the email that we sent out for this is very short and sweet, right? It's very short and sweet, right?
Well, we heard something in one of the books that we read recently. I mean, don't say 5 words when 3 will do. Just get to the point. People are in a very fast-paced environment these days, and they want to know who you are and what you're about very quickly, so they can kind of make a determination as to whether it's something that they want to follow or not. And when you're building these and you guys are just getting started, you can't cater to everybody. Everything that you do is not going to suffice everybody out there's needs. But all you're looking to do is serve one. Start with one, serve the next, serve the next.
That's true. That is true. So now let's do this. And it looks like I just made a comment. What did I say? Contact us in our office, Alan Touchton. I don't know who that is.
Else responding. Daniel, stop making Facebook comments. we're on brag.
Somebody meant, I don't see an Alan. I think he's trying to say the person who won the course, whoever it is. Anyway.
No, that's not the person that won the course. Andrew won the course.
He probably thinks he's responding to an ad comment.
That's exactly. He thinks he's responding to an interested buyer.
So let's talk.
But he's not.
Let's talk now about selling properties for free on Facebook, okay? Because we've sold a lot of properties with free leads on Facebook. Now, let's talk about this. The first thing you want to do is you do want to have a page to buy and a page to sell, right? So like our page to sell is Investors Rehab. So you want to have that page, you want to have the graphic, you want to invite your friends, you want to have a pinned post. We're not going to go through that again, but
watch the first
drill.
Part of the
go
back and
right?
watch the first part of the broadcast.
Exactly. You know the drill, right? So first of all, where do you post your properties for free? Where's the best place to post them? Zenobia.
First and best place is Marketplace. And then, like Larry said, connect to as many groups as possible. Like right now, we are connected to almost 100 groups. And then
how many?
Almost 100. But we kind of strict ourselves to Carolina specifics, right, and the nearby states. So we only post to Marketplace plus 65 to 70 groups along with the Marketplace. And then after you post on the Marketplace, there's an option where you can share it to all your pages, your profile. And that kind of gives all your friends if they have not already liked your page, it's very important to share it to your personal profile too. So now all your friends can see it, and they can further share it to their friends, and that builds the chain.
That's exactly right. So you start out, you post it on Facebook Marketplace, right? And then once you post it to Marketplace, you're going to drive people back to either your page or profile or whatever. But then you're going to share it on your page and in other groups as well. Right?
It's That's very important to put it in the groups.
Yeah.
Now, in the groups, when you share it in groups and put it in your groups, with the groups, there's groups for real estate. There's groups for what is it called? Buy, sell groups.
Buy and sell, swap groups, like buy and swap.
Right.
Very specific to real estate, like in general, wholesale real estate deals or real estate connectors. And some would be like very area specific, like Gastonia real estate or Gastonia buy and sell group. We kind of go in every single one of them, except for the part like we don't go something in Dallas or something in Florida. We know our properties are very specific, so we kind of stay in area specific.
Right.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be real estate only. We kind of target the online yard sale, buy and sell, and all kinds of group, because you never know what kind of traffic is looking at what group.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. It's real estate groups, buy, sell, trade groups, all that stuff. Like Charlotte marketing groups, Charlotte swap groups, Charlotte buy, sell, used stuff, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So all those different kind of things are groups that you could share with. But I will tell you this, most of your haters are going to come from the general groups, like if you, let's say you're in Jackson, Mississippi, buy, sell, swap group, right? You're not going to get a lot of haters on the Jackson, Mississippi real estate wholesalers group,
right?
Because they understand, they know,
right.
They're not going to say, "Oh, this is a scam" and all that good stuff, right? That's just not going to happen, because they know what's up, right? They know what's up.
For lack of a better term.
Yeah, they know what up.
Haters most likely will come from the buy and sell group, or online yard sale, or the swap group, and something like that.
Exactly. There's a lot of different kind of groups.
Yeah.
A lot of different kind of groups.
But
right?
Z made a really good point earlier too. Make sure that whatever they address as the hater, you fix, or you at least, if it's something that is just completely irrelevant, then you can address it in your response to them. But like the guy or girl, whoever it was that was trolling us or hating us, we made those corrections before we addressed. So you can take everything that somebody says with a grain of salt, see if there's ways for you to improve or address those concerns on the front end so that you don't have them again.
Yeah, it's very important to sit back and kind of think and fix your own ads instead of just jumping on and responding, "Hey, we are not scammers." Just that it's good to kind of sit back and fix your. Right. It can at the end create a trail. They might reply back, and it can trail of argument, or it might stop. So really, I mean, that's
the goal is to address it and stop and turn the hater into a fan. Because they see that you're legitimate.
That's right. That's right.
And other people who see that post, they also see that these people are really genuine, that they responded and fixed their issues and kind of thing.
But sometimes, I mean, haters are going to hate, right? Yeah.
You're not
going to what you do.
You're not going to please everybody 100% of the time.
The more haters, the better you're doing, right? You can't please 100% of the people 100% of the time, right?
Try.
There's no way. There's no way, right? So that's awesome. That's awesome. So Manny just mentioned something about liking other people's posts.
Yeah.
Like Zenobia said a minute ago, you want to comment on other people's posts, but you can like their post as well.
Right.
And then also when you comment, when somebody makes a comment, and then when you reply, it sends them a notification that Larry Goins responded.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Larry Goins reacted or something or responded to your post, right? So, so those are all great things to create more interaction. And the more comments you have, the more you reply, the more comments you're going to keep getting over and over. And it's going to really turn it into, I don't want to say a viral post, but it really boosts it up a lot. And it'll boost your own page, your own account, and all that good stuff as well, right?
Yep.
Right.
And all of this is building trustworthiness and credibility.
Yep.
That's exactly right. It creates a lot of interaction and all that good stuff. Now, Zenobia, what other kind of advice would you give somebody marketing on Facebook?
Don't follow everything that we talked about today. It kind of takes time. Give it some time. Gets time. Some, respond to the questions. Respond to the comments. And it's not going to be like today you post it and tomorrow you'll sell that property. Or so it does take some time. It's a time process. Yeah.
It takes some time to build some traction, guys. Yeah, it does take some time to build some traction, and you're not going to just get deals overnight like Zenobia said, right?
It's not going to happen.
No. So it takes a little bit of time.
But your response will build that trust that people will consider you, and that people will ask you to add them to your buyers list. We have been getting a very good Facebook prospect response. Yeah.
Now, you do have to be careful in groups. There's some people out there that start groups just to be able to promote their own stuff.
Yeah.
Right? So if you get on their group and all of a sudden you start, click here, get on this list, let me sell you this. I've got this available. I've got that available. Selling all kind of lotions, potions, and notions, right?
It happens.
It
happens.
It happens in comments too, actually.
And you're going to get banned.
In property, you'll get a comment one day. You open the comment and say, "Oh, all right, check this out."
It's some MLM.
Click here to purchase this.
Yeah, when people are seeing that you get a lot of traffic, they will comment on your post saying, hey, have you tried this? Go to this website, right?
Yep.
So be careful with all that. And thanks, Courtney, for pointing out we have an upcoming 3-day, right?
We do. It's next week. Yeah. And
we have 3.5 seats left.
It is filling up fast.
Someone's sitting on a lap.
I sent out an email yesterday. We are getting close to our cap for this event. And it's Charlotte events are notoriously the ones that sell out first. This is our home base. This is where we are. A lot of people like hearing information about investing, in their backyard. So if you're in the Charlotte area, then, this is, all of our events are the event for you, whether we're in Charlotte or not, because it works wherever you are. But because this is our home base, these events do sell out quicker. So make sure that if you haven't reserved yet, you go to LarryGoinsLive.com and reserve your seat for you, yourself, your business partner, your friends, whoever it is you're wanting to come, because we are quickly approaching that cap of seats and I'll have to close down registration. We've got just right out a week. Next week is the event. It's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday event.
Right.
So make sure that you plan for that appropriately. It's not Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And like I said, we're getting ready to cap out. So if you have held to the last minute to make your registration, you need to get on that, LarryGoinsLive.com, or you can call the office, 803-831-2858.
That's awesome.
Thanks, Courtney.
That's really cool. Yes, Courtney, thank you so much. And thanks, Shauna. We appreciate that. Yes, she does know us personally. That's really cool. That's really cool. And, I like what Jasmine said. It's much, she's much more interested in building a relationship than selling somebody a dream. And
Right.
that's so important. We talk about putting people and principles before profits.
Mm-hmm.
When you do that, everyone profits. I tell people, even in my 3-day events, we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about, making sure you do business with people that are relationship driven
Right.
instead of transaction driven. That's very, very, very important. So guys, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, Jasmine, we wish you could be there as well. So
There'll be others.
Yes, we'll have others. And they'll be in Charlotte because we don't travel anymore.
Nope.
We decided we were going to create a business that was based on our lifestyle and what we wanted to do. And we already travel enough. So we're going to be in Charlotte forever and ever. Amen. As far as our 3-day events go. So I'm excited for us to be able to be able to fulfill events and help people and coach them and mentor them, but also do it to where we don't have to travel and spend time away from our families as well.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's really cool. So if you want to check out that, go to LarryGoinsLive.com or 877-LARRY-GO, and Zenobia will answer the phone. Please share this video. If you got a lot out of it, please share this video. We'd appreciate it, and get a chance to win the Ultimate Buying and Selling Machine. That's our flagship course that we sell for $1,288. We've sold thousands of them over the years for $1,288, and one lucky person is going to win it next week, right? So thanks a lot, guys. You guys got anything else? Any parting words?
I have no words of wisdom today.
Oh, no different than normal. So thanks a lot, guys. We appreciate it. Give Zenobia a big hand. Give her a shout out.
So much for listening, guys.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, guys. See you next week.
Bye.